What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Denmark Dubois Douglas Show. My uncle is still out on vacation. I, his nephew, OG Dirty Ice Water, is going to be here discussing in and out the kings, in my opinion, the legends of my favorite sport, and that's the sport of boxing. But before I get into that, let me please everybody, bow their heads and recognize Henry Armstrong, Sugar Ray Robinson, Joe Louis, and Willie Pep. The boxers that I'm about to bring to you today are people that I grew up watching, people that I admired. Maybe not so much the number one, but because of the sacrifices that were made and the talent displayed in the ring, I had to put them up there. You know what I'm saying, fam? So, hey, without further ado, here is OG Dirty Ice Water's top 10 boxers of all time, plus a shout out to the honorable mentions too, all right? Can't forget them. Can't forget my honorable mentions. Let's just get right into the list, shall we? You see it, and if you can't, let me bring it a little closer so you can see it. Because of the sacrifice, because of the skill, because of the jab, because of the speed, my man, the greatest, Ali, is at number one. Who's Sweet Pea, you might ask? That young man, God, please, rest in power. Sweet Pea, all right? Pernell Whitaker, man, the defense, counters, everything was spectacular and off the chain. RJJ stands for Roy Jones Jr., all right? The speed, the reflexes, okay? The hard work put in. Sugar Ray Leonard, everybody knows Sugar, okay? Took after him to some degree, right? Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the best to ever do it. The Hitman, Thomas Hitman Hearns, that flicking jab, that overhand right, dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? Dangerous. That's the Hitman. Marvelous Marvin, versatile. Could go from orthodox to southpaw. Wasn't no thing for Marvelous Marvin. Oh yeah, and he had a granite chin. You know what I'm saying? He definitely makes the cut for me. James Lights Out Tony. What I loved about him, especially when you get in that Philly shell, a little slip to the side, and then that overhand right was coming right to you, okay? James Lights Out Tony is my number 7th pick. Come on, man. What kind of list would I have if I didn't have Money Mayweather on there? All right, retired, undefeated, that nonsense with Conor McGregor, I don't count that, but still, hey, everybody else did, so be it. But up until that point, up until that Conor McGregor foolishness, you can't go wrong with money. You can't go wrong with money. That Philly shell, that lean back and that straight right coming at you, all right? Iron Mike, you knew you were going to be in for a fight. He was coming right for you. No nonsense, no BS. You're going to knock me out or I'm going to knock you out. All right, and finally, my top 10, Roberto Duran, possibly the greatest lightweight champion of all time. Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran. And you can see my honorable mentions. I got Julio Cesar Chavez, devastating body attack. My man, Felix Tito Trinidad, loved his style, loved the double and triple left hooks. Winky Wright, what I loved about Winky and what you never see that much anymore is defense. And yes, he had the high guard defense. May not have been a fan favorite, but at least he can talk like he has some sense, okay? He didn't slur his words and all that nonsense because of that defense, all right? And it wasn't just a high guard and the southpaw wasn't just a high guard that he implemented. Winky, very skilled fighter. Check him out. Andre Ward, loved Andre. Technically sound, very good boxer. Lennox the Lion, Lennox Lewis. Everybody that he lost to, he came back and defeated them. All right? Can't leave Lennox off the list. Real deal Holyfield, possibly the greatest cruiserweight that ever fought. A small heavyweight that went up and let the bigger heavyweights know, hey, I'm here to stay and I have skills. I may be small, but all y'all know David versus Goliath. You understand what I'm saying? And that's who I am right there. All right? You got a better list? Let me see. Let me hear it. This has been brought to you by Silk Pajamas Boxing. Silk Pajamas Boxing Denmark, Dubois, Douglas, we go way back, okay? And when we're trying to do good things for everybody and give you the knowledge that you need to be successful, especially in this sport. You don't have to follow them to a T, but maybe you can take bits and pieces from each person's style and make them your own. No disrespect to the Canelos and the Spences and the Crawfords and the Tank Davises and all those folks that are out there. But those, back in the day, Spence and Crawford, that fight would have already been, that fight would have already happened. All right, you had killers facing each other on the regular. You better go check out some old tapes of Hagler, Leonard, Hearns, and Duran. As a matter of fact, I believe Leonard and Hearns were in their early 20s when they first met. Early 20s. We still waiting 5, 6, 7 years for Spence and Crawford to get in the ring. Please, don't hold your breath. All right? Take what you can from these greats, use what you can, apply it, and watch you succeed in the ring. Thank you for joining us. If you like it, you got any other lists or any other comments or any thoughts, please share them with your boy, OG Dirty Ice Water. Until next time, I may be here, Unc may be back, who knows. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.